Hi, I'm Rebecca McFarland, and I want to talk to you about the instructional unit for third grade. I chose the topic of civil rights to incorporate multiculturalism and the community into the unit. The first resource that I'll bring is Child of the Civil Rights Movement by Paula Young Shelton and Raoul Collin. I have four other books that we'll talk about. Ruby Bridges Goes to School, My True Story by Ruby Bridges. The Story of Ruby Bridges by Robert Coles. A Picture Book of Rosa Parks by David A. Adler, and Rosa by Nikki Giovanni. So basically, we'll spend a lot of time reading about civil rights and some of the issues that were going on during that time in the 1960s. And we'll also watch a few different videos that are grade level appropriate. We'll have a couple of cartoons, that are educational that students can watch and really be enlightened about the topic of segregation, being prejudiced and all, racism and all that, without getting too deeply involved in, topics that are kind of over their head at that age. But I definitely think that it's something that we can go ahead and start talking about in third grade. So basically, the students will be given an assignment to interview an African American uh, who was alive during the Civil Rights Movement, and they will ask that person questions about their life experiences during that time. So they'll take all of the information that they gain through reading, through the videos, and through the interviews and the class discussions, and they'll collaborate all that information together. They'll work in a group, and then they'll create a presentation. And they can do a poster, PowerPoint, they can do role play, a song, they could do a variety of different options to present their material. And we'll actually invite in the community, we'll invite their friends and family and the person that they interviewed into the classroom at the end of the unit so that they can watch the presentations that the students have worked on. And I think it'll be a lot of fun and a great learning experience for the kids. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. One of the reading strategies that, well, not really reading strategies, but one of the techniques that I wanted to add was, it's called Cold Call by Doug Lemov, I'm sorry, who wrote Teach Like a Champion. And this resource was from our library. It even has a nice DVD with it. But anyway, cold call saves a lot of time because students, it holds everyone accountable. Everyone has to be ready to answer the question because, the teacher could call on anyone, even if they don't have their hand raised. And so with cold call, we'll also do the no opt-out technique where if a student doesn't know the answer, they're not going to just be off the hook. That student would have to listen as someone else helps them out with the correct answer. And then we would go back to that person who, didn't know the answer, and they would have to actually repeat the correct answer aloud verbally. So that's one of the strategies that I included in the unit. And everything else you'll see printed out for you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.